So the Saints made a move this Thursday, but it's not bringing in Justin Simmons. It's actually signing Pete Werner to an extension. We'll talk about it right here.
You're listening to the Straight Up Saints podcast.
What's going on, guys? Chris Vogel here from the Straight Up Saints podcast from Boo Crew Media. So we're going to get into it this Thursday real quick. The Saints signing Pete Werner to an extension. Didn't expect this to happen on this Thursday exactly, but it's a 3-year deal worth $25 million, a little over $17 million of it guaranteed. I think there's 3 factors real quick to break down with this deal. For starters, I think this kind of erases any questions about the linebacker group and the competition between the two. It was him and Willie Gay competing for the spot next to Demario Davis. I think this extension pretty much tells you who they believe has won that job. I think, 2, it's the Saints rewarding a player who they said wanted to see more of from this year. I thought Pete struggled last year, especially after 2 really good starts to his career with the Saints. I thought last year was a down year. So you bring in competition. You want to see how he responds. He's responded really well in training camp. So I think this is a nice reward for a young player who they think is ascending and they believe is going to play well this fall. And then the third thing, and maybe the most important thing for the Saints, is what are they going to be once they eventually go out of the Demario Davis phase at linebacker? And I know a lot of people don't want that and really want to brace for it because he is an all-pro. He's a great player, great leader, great guy. I think Pete Werner is clearly going to be one of their building blocks now. You don't go out and give a 3-year, $25 million deal to someone if you don't think that they're going to be a big part of the future. So I'm excited at that aspect for Pete Werner. And again, look, this is still a young player from Ohio State that is one of the better run defenders at the linebacker spot. So to give him this extension, I think that right now in the moment, sure, some fans can be wondering why you do it now. But if he goes out and has a great 2024 season, it's probably going to be a deal where you get a decent bargain for him there. So I like the move for New Orleans. And now that you have this one done and you have another building block for the future at a position that the Saints haven't necessarily drafted really well at in the past, I think it's good for the team. And I'm interested to see what's next because obviously with Justin Simmons meeting with the team, if they can bring him in this week, then you're talking about a defense that is loaded from defensive line talent to middle with the linebackers to obviously the DBs. So we'll see what happens for the Saints. But Pete Werner extension, I think that's a good thing for them. And it could be a deal that ages really well if he picks up where he left off the last couple of seasons. So that's it. Pete Werner getting signed. Let me know what you guys think. And as always, we'll be back for more content here.